Good evening, everybody. Listen, we're not here to fluff around tonight. We are here to play a spooky game that I know literally nothing about, but everyone seems really excited about it, which kind of makes me nervous. Welcome to the first Terrify Me Tuesday of this month. We're doing spooky streams all month long. Let me just show y'all this. Hopefully this is gonna work. Oh, nope. Let me just get this going. Okay, so we're doing spooky streams all month long. We're starting, last night we had our first one. We did our Horror Movie Mondays, where we watched a couple public domain silent movies. The first ever horror movie, and also the 1910 version of Frankenstein, which was very cool. So if you haven't caught that, you should go back and watch it whenever you'd like. It's a nice mellow stream. And it also includes grape leaf testing, which, by the way, the ones I liked best are already gone. Smashed. Destroyed them. So they're so good. But tonight we are here for Terrify Me Tuesdays. We are going to play Doki Doki Literature Club. And as you can see, there is a content warning. I don't know why, but we are going to find out together. I was told to put a content warning on this, so thank you to the mods, as always, for letting me know what's going on. We also are doing Weird Wednesdays and Frankenstein Fridays. Tomorrow we're going to talk about the Salem witch trials, and I'm going to follow a spooky makeup tutorial, trying to find like a nice, cool, witchy one, and I think I have one that I really like. So that's on Wednesday. And then Friday we're gonna start our Frankenstein Fridays, our read aloud of, to me, the best horror novel ever written. So yeah, here we are. I have 2 hours. To play. I hope that's enough to get to spooky things. Again, I've never played this. I have no idea what I'm doing. So we're just gonna dive in. If y'all are ready, I'm ready. So let's get this going. Again, this game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Oh, okay. Like, to me, all the anime stuff just looks so childish that I wonder. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. Jesus! Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Good Lord. What is going on? I'm scared. Yes, I'm at least 13. Okay. Here we go, gang. Jesus Christ, is this really horrible? I like the jams. Gwam. All right, gang, let's do this. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Jesus. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha ha! I overslept again. Get your shit together, Sayori. But I caught you this time. Maybe. Oh, this is me. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you, bitch. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Gwam. Sorry, girl. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Graham, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. God, I am not nice. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Pfft, same. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. Okay, girl. Get a room. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? What the fuck's a NEET? Don't make me keep worrying about you. This girl... Is there something wrong with me? All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise you'll try a little? Jesus, girl. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, do I need to read all this shit? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Okay. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, not in employment, education, or training. Oh, I've never heard of that. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom. This bitch is stalking me. But I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, man, this is a lot of just like reading. I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. I am not nice. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Okay. Name drop. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after this better be creepy. Because this is a lot of reading. I want to be action. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. It's a visual novel type game. It is mostly reading. Okay. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Ehehe. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go. It gets interesting an hour in? Bruh. Do I get to, make choices or anything? And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. I recommend trying to do different voices for characters when playing visual novels. It makes it more fun. I was not prepared to have to do voices. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Wait, I'm a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Ah, Guam, what a nice surprise. I'm a boy? I didn't know that. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? All right, bitch. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly. Now it's even worse that I'm being so mean to this girl because I'm a boy. Says it quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Billiam has requested that one of the characters has the gay snake voice. Okay, I think I'll make the sassy one have the gay snake voice. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica? Be Monica? Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Guam. Uh-oh, do we have a history? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Guam. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Oh, so it is like an English name. Hey, I made them. Oh, wait, shit. Hey, I made the cupcakes. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. God, all these girls want to suck my dick. Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm understanding why the boys in this chat wanted me to do this. Or that they enjoy it. Because they're just girls just thirsting for your hog. How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Uh-oh. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? I definitely picked the right person with the gay snake voice. Ta-da! Oh, whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen of white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, now I want a cupcake. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Damn, girl. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Ee-hee-hee. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one, God. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. We do not need that much detail. Just put the fucking cupcake in your mouth. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh, no, wait. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Huh? Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Wait, what? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for, you know, you, dummy. All right, all right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Damn! She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? These girls are trying to fuck. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. No, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea and them titties. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? Just take your pants off. Okay. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Doing a mask voice? Am I doing a mask voice? Hey guys. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Okay, now I'm just like glazing this girl. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. We're getting into the politics of what is this, like high school? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a great leader. Shut up, Sayori. Yuri nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. This is so much information, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it, girl! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. My dick. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Is that what we're calling it these days? So, Guam, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good answer for that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. When are they gonna fuck? Exactly. Hopefully never, because I think these are high schoolers. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Uh-oh. I feel like that's foreshadowing. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. This feels like they're talking about this, right? Ugh, I fucking hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind, bitch. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet? He's negging her. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Get a life, girl. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your works, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. All you bitches are pussies. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Cool club. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. What? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. That's what we're doing today. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Guam? Yeah. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayuri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Graham? You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. You guys are horny as hell. I'm talking to you, chat. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yeah! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy! Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I definitely picked the right girl for the snake voice. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Dude, don't act like you're not thrilled to be there. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Fuck did I do, me? You know who you're talking about. You know who I'm talking about when I say you're horny. We can end the meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Guam, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Guam, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, wait, no, shit, this is not the gay snake. Hey, Guam, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I'm like, ew, no. That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. He's not nice to her. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Oh my god, like he has his pick of the litter. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right. Oh shit, what happened? All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. I am addressing the members of chat who suggested this horny-ass story. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Ooh, okay, I finally get to do something. Jesus Christ. What words should I pick, chat? I like aura. Do I get one per page? Sticky. All right, we'll go sticky. Okay. Sticky lollipop? Let's go sticky lollipop. These words are so weird. Yeah, I don't know when it's supposed to get spooky, but I'm hoping soon. Let's go vanilla parfait. Let's just do like a food version. Oh wait, is this like, are they like in a race right now? What the fuck? Let's do climax. That's crazy. Climax in a graveyard. Pink. Fireworks. Kiss. Poof. Eternity. Ooh. Marshmallow. Electricity. Daydream. Vertigo. What the fuck? Inferno. Raindrops. Ooh, shame. That's crazy. I'll do shame. Straw. I like strawberry. That's a good word. Hopeless landscape. Ooh, horror. Might as well. Whirlwind. That's a good word. Okay. Hi again, Gwam. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out and waiting for me. Thanks for keeping your promise, Gwam. I hope it isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. Wait, what is going on? My limited computer specs? I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Bitch! Ugh. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Graham always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. God, he's so mean.
He's so funny.
Which Frumpa just gave $1.99. Yeah.
Kate got a 8.6k subscribers. Raise back of hand emoji.
Yay!
Raise fist emoji. Raise back of hand emoji.
Thank you, Witch. That's exciting. He's so mean to Sayori. And you almost set your house on fire once. God damn. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Guam can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. Bitch, you're never thinking, apparently. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Anime's not for me. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is buried in a book. These bitches don't know how to run a club. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. That's gonna go well. You looking for something in there? Ugh, freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Come on. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Yeah, like literally yesterday. We all heard it. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating shit in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. Okay, now you're a fucking snob. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through, oh, hang on. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door, bitch. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Yes, you were. You literally judged. It was the tone of your voice. Yeah, she's clocking you, brother. She's clocking your tea. But I'll tell you one thing, Wham. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Just seems like more hints. In fact, is she gonna kill him now? Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. The fuck is that? Don't just stand there. Oh, Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Symbolism. Pride minute. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Obviously. We can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be closer together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Oh my god. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet. That's definitely exactly what I feel like right now. So I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Okay, this is very, the play within the play, right? I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. This guy is such a dickhead. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all the backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen, that's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Yeah, bitch. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Does someone put their head in the oven in the book? I hope so. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. Jesus Christ. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Bitch, what are your hobbies? You're being very critical of these girls. Graham, you are so getting sacrificed by a girly cult. I hope so. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? The manga's written by Sylvia Plath, exactly. Spoiler alert. It's a gas oven. We read on for a few minutes. Oh god. I've finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? I'm not. It's not! Even though you're just watching me read. Oh, girls love watching boys do things. Barf. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry, so this bitch doesn't have friends? Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up with them without being all like, you haven't outgrown that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Yeah, you're one of them. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser. Oh, brother. This guy stinks. So I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. This guy has nice guy syndrome for sure. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. What? Why? What the fuck? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. And isn't that the main goal? Isn't that the main goal? You got a boy to read your manga. Reveal yourselves. Who recommended this? Reveal yourselves. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems, dickhead. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Don't you love watching me read? So, jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? God. Yeah. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Our hands touch. No. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. I can hear my wife talking shit to one of the animals. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy one, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, oh Jesus. You're right, this is scary, exactly. They're being targeted by a nice guy. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Honestly, this would be better if we rewrite it with a femme main character, totally. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready with today's poems? ... Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? We were just about to make out. Sorry! I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Where are the teachers? Where is the advisor for this club? Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away. All right, guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Do you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you, God. Is that really all right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. This guy's a fucking dickhead. That's probably the first person they sacrificed. Exactly. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, here we go. Bend the book. Bend the book. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Oh yeah, your super busy social life. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice. Sacrifice? In exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? I hope you don't. I'm so glad you did this early, Kate, because it would feel like a fever dream if it were 10 o'clock. Yeah, no kidding. All right, then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? I did, and it's really bad. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook, because she's a hot fucking mess. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? I think Yuri was the one that was like up front. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. I hope I get to see what I wrote. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, they say gay snake lady. We spent enough time with gay snake lady. Sorry, I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Yeah, hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Oh, burn! Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Oh my god, these girls are just so embarrassed all the time. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. What is he expecting? It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, like sucking. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. We're getting a fucking workshop here. I'm being workshopped by these hoes. I always stand with my arms impossibly twisted behind my back like that. Yeah, you gotta get them titties out. The swinging titties of justice. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Your poem sucks. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I thought this was a reading club and now it's a writing workshop? I'm getting like PTSD from my master's program. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? She hates everyone. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Ooh, we got some shade. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Save it. Save it. I think Yuri having scoliosis is canon. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh Lord. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Far... Hang on. I actually have something for that. It's gonna work. I don't know why it takes so long. Click outside the poem area to continue. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Oh, God, girl. Get a grip. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. He has never written a poem. Why do you care what he thinks? I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Haha, hoo-hoo. I don't know what sound that is. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Gwam. God. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Is that a line in there? It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. I want to do gay snake last. Let's do the friend that he hates. She's gonna like whatever he writes. This is a good poem, Gwam, called it. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good, you dumb bitch. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? God, what am I, gay? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I want to see what I wrote. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. He's so mean. Well, of course. Kate, you're so good at telegraphing these characters. Well, I am a writer after all. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Gwam. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? A little backhanded compliment. We love that. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Like I need your opinion. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Ew, he's so gross. He is gross. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Oh, we just got a boner for everyone now? Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? He's like, just hook me up with your friends and shut the fuck up. That will be my way of thanking you. All right, I'm gonna hold you to that then. I want phone numbers today. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Girl. This girl's just like a walking raw nerve. Eee! We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. This is randomly the second stanza rhymes. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Fart. Oh wait, that gets one of these too. Thank you. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. He's so mean. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Again, this idiot has never written anything, and he's talking shit. It sounds just like you. What a fucking asshole. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line, because you're fucking fat. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah, but next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. All right, let's do Monica next. I hope she fucking hates it. Hi, Gwam, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, this man doesn't know anything. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Gwam. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Oh, please hate it. I like it, Gwam. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, geez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Random? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words, and you're simple. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. God, they're just shading each other. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles. This better get scary soon. It's 8:30. It's been an hour. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Not really. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. What a dick. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Ooh. Darkness lingers within. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas! Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. What? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Is that what you did? When performed out loud, my retinas! When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Easier said than done, Monica. Easier said than done. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. What is it, the fucking 1800s? So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, girl. She's like a robot. Okay, gay snake, gay snake. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. I love her. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. What's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things that are more important. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Oh, shut up. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Such a sacrifice. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Oh, damn, she likes it? And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Irk. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Grr, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly. Oh, this is terrible. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek. Cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. What? Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, yeah, it hits really hard. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. What a dick! That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I just had to humor her with that last comment. I hope he's the one that dies. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh, the condescension. Phew! Talking to girls is exhausting. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. That is at a literature club, after all. My favorite thing in chat is great insulting the poem, and then another that member complimenting the poem is sending me into orbit. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Well, that's not really saying anything. Sayori likes everything. And Guam did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which your poem was not. Which I haven't yet. We're actually spending an entire period in this classroom, aren't we? Yeah, we're on to, if this is like block scheduling, that's what we're at. And Guam liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Huh? That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Guam appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Hey guys, is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Guam started showing up. Oh, shit. You're getting called out. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. I hate that the fighting is over the boy in the room. Of course I do. Guam, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Guam. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Guam? Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? You wanted to get your little beak wet. It's not like I know anything about writing. Exactly, so I don't know why these girls are asking for your opinion. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, of course, that's gonna be... I feel like if I don't say Natsuki, she's gonna be really fucking mad. But I also kind of want to see that. So let's go with Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. This guy fucking passing judgment on everyone. Yuri, you're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. Oh my god. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far talking about her boobs. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. That sucks. She's trapped. At this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I am going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki! She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. My boobs are so big. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now, and wouldn't that be the worst thing in the world? No, Yuri, how could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, all right, I believe you. Thanks, Gwam. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, my tiggle bitties. I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Oh, you're gonna make her say it? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. Subbed and notifications on with Notify Me, but YouTube still doesn't tell me. Oh, that's terrible, Taylor. Make it up for more than one person, okay, you dumb bitch? Yeah. Okay, everyone. So we just don't care that Natsuki just stormed off? Okay. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? Yeah, it went really well, Monica. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. Would you? Oh, she's back. It was all right. Well, mostly. Gwam, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Jesus Christ. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Yeah, just keep operating, bro. I nod to myself with newfound determination. I'm gonna write a poem that makes them laugh. Gwam, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hee. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Yo, someone better die soon. I only have 45 minutes left. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. They were just hypnotized by your hog. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Gwam, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you, too. That's... hee! Every day is going to be so much fun! God, every day. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but that's what I want. Does it really need to stop there? Ew, he's such a perv. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Nothing exciting happens in the next 45 minutes? Oh, Lord in heaven. Let's make a really dark one. Suicide. Graveyard. Cry. Secretive. Ooh, contamination. Misfortune. Let's do contamination. Effulgent. It's a Buffy reference. Frightening. Judgment. Anxiety. Damn, she's emo as hell. Let's go pout. Sensation. Ooh, entropy. Good word. Destiny. What the fuck does Doki Doki mean? Dark. Passion. Death. Tragedy. Damn. Misery. Damn! Sayuri likes all the dark shit. We love that. Disaster. Damn, Shouty, we emo as hell. It means poop? Does it really? Oh, it's the sound a heartbeat makes. Oh, interesting. Oh my god, let's fucking go. Hi, Guam. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hee. This is not spooky at all, people. This is taking forever to get to something spooky. Blah, 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 blah. With you come with me to buy a snack? No, thanks. Oh, what a bitch. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? What? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Huh? She retrieves her coin purse, she fumbles with the latch and gets it open, and then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. Oh, she was gonna take his money? I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. You're poor. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. Oh my god, he's such a dick. Am I getting punked? I probably won't play again. So let me, what do I just click through? Someone better die soon. Jesus, Lord in heaven. Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. Something smacks Mayuri in the face. What was it? A cookie. Oh god, no one cares. I'm like, violence. Nope, just a stupid cookie. My god. Maybe the spooky is the friends we made along the way. Cookies, cookies, cookies. Ha ha ha, they're fighting but they're mad. They're fighting but they're mad. They're fighting but they're mad. I have a hard stop at 9:30 because we got basketball to watch. So I'm just trying to get to the stuff. I don't want to finish it. I just want to see what happens. I want to see the scary part. Jesus Christ. Blah 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 blah. Kate, this is fucking hilarious. I'm glad you think that's true. So far off, Jesus Christ, someone said I'd get to it in the first half hour. What's gross? What happened? Uh-oh, something gross happened. Ba ba ba. You guys are seeing my ADHD right now. But also, this is crazy. This is crazy. I've had this content warning on for 2 hours and there's nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. 2 hours? Jesus fucking Christ, bros. Skip, skip. When does this game get good? Exactly. Ba 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 ba. Na, 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 na. We're skipping through. We're skipping through. I glance over. Oh, no, nothing. It's nothing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so scared and sad all the time and embarrassed. Oh my god. Oh, we're just like... Ew, god, what the fuck is happening? Are they gonna make out? Oh my god, no one cares. Oh my god, they're flirting. Barf. Bitch, shut your yap. Someone better die soon. Someone better die soon. If you want to see the poems, you can slog through this yourself. Oh my god, I'm gonna get frickin' arthritis in my pointer finger. Oh, can I skip? What does skip mean here? I don't know what that means. Oh, I don't care. Oh god. Oh my god. Just fucking make out already. Barf, 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 barf. And I have to show it to everyone? Oh my god, you guys. How do you do this? I don't care about the poems with peace and love. Ba 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 ba. I'm glad some of you think this is funny. Oh, I don't care. Next week, y'all better suggest one that makes me poop my pants immediately. That's all I'm saying. Oh my god. Motherfucker, don't care, don't care. We all wrote poems about your dick. Isn't that funny? I might do Five Nights at Freddy's because I know that one's gonna be creepy. Oh my god, I don't care. Outlast? There's so many. Alex, you're in timeout. I'm not taking suggestions from you. You are part of the problem, sir. Outlast made me shit myself. Oh god. Deej, you weren't the only. It's not a bad suggestion. It's just too long. It's just too long. There really needs to be like half the text. Alex, you co-signed it. You don't get to excuse blame here. Hey, so this is insane. Yeah. Ba ba ba. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my lord. Resident Evil. Oh god. Is Outlast like really, really scary? I think I'll start with Five Nights at Freddy's because everyone knows that game. And I think I've played it like for like 5 minutes. It is good for people who love stories, but goddamn, I'm supposed to read all this out loud for hours? That's a lot. This is a multiple video playthrough type of game. What does that mean? Oh my god. This is like punishing with peace and love. You have something extra planned? Is it a mass sacrifice? The text has a lot of foreshadowing. We know about that. We know the foreshadowing. We've seen the foreshadowing. I would never co-sign this. Well, hey, I mean, luckily it's only September 30th, so it's not technically October yet. So I guess it didn't need to be super spooky tonight. Oh my god. Are we fighting? What's going on? Is someone gonna kill someone or what? Yes, I did co-sign, but I originally thought you wouldn't have had a hard time. Girl, I would have been like this if I didn't have time limits. You think I would have been fine 3 hours of this? Slender Man. Ooh, that's another good classic. Takes multiple playthroughs. You people are masochistic. Okay, now we're sweating and we're crying. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Jesus Lord. I as well want to know what happens, but this is crazy. I crocheted so much with you tonight. Yeah, we're working on it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. What just happened? Okay, sorry. Okay, so Five Nights at Freddy's and Slender Man. Those sound fun. Oh my God, Ulysses. I'd rather set myself on fire. You were impressed how long I read through everything? Fatal Frame. Torturing Gwen for funsies is the real horror. Yeah, that's what this feels like. This feels like I got plunked. Literally, I'm switching fingers. Dude, this game was free. Can you still refund this? Wait, it's starting? Jeez, guys. Okay. Don't make such a big deal out of it. Wait, someone said it's starting? What kind of games do you like playing? I like adventure games where I move around and click shit and collect things. Sawyer's being quieter. Oh, is she gonna kill herself? That's what I thought as soon as I saw her. Blah, blah, blah. I would walk home with Yuri. Isn't she so beautiful and smart? You won't need me? Jesus Christ, what's going on? Yeah, Subnautica's way scarier than this. Sweet baby Jesus alive. Yeah, games like Subnautica. Oh my God, I have to write another poem? Pumpkin Panic? Oh, that sounds fun. Can one of the mods write some of these in our Discord? Pumpkin Panic and Five Nights at Freddy's and Slender Man. I don't want to forget them, but I'm also full screen right now on this. This is Homework Simulator. Fucking crossed. Oh, she's spacing out. Something's gonna happen. She's being pushed to the edge. I don't need 2 hours of foreshadowing. Do you know what I mean? I got the foreshadowing in the first 10 minutes. Oh my God. Okay, Slender Man will definitely do. Slender Man, Five Nights at Freddy's, and the Pumpkin Panic sounds fun. Sweet baby Jesus, when somebody gonna die? Jeez Louise, pepper cheese. So is it gonna happen in the classroom? Someone gonna die in the classroom? What's going on? Incredibly slow burns. This is like punishing slow burn. Jesus Christ. Little Nightmares, please add. I'll look through it. Ugh, this makes me... Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Hello Neighbor? Is that another game? Oh my God. Come on! Okay, everyone, it's time to die. Oh my God. Yeah, I would have been like this even if I didn't have a time crunch. Like this is gonna take like 4 hours. Hello Neighbor's boring. Okay, we don't want boring. Shut up, Alex, you don't know what I was gonna say. You absolutely do not. Discord me separately. If you want to take a guess. Parasocial? Okay, can we please write parasocial on the list? Don't care, don't care, don't care. Love you guys. A Karen simulator? Oh, that's interesting. Oh my God, y'all. I guess put Hello Neighbor on there. Maybe I'll just play that another time. I would love to do a Karen simulator. Do you get to inflict violence on Karen? Maybe the horror is being trapped in Groundhog Day. I mean, honestly, this is like horror. Like being trapped in a workshop as someone who went through creative writing grad school. This kind of is my horror, but they're not like, these people aren't unlikable enough. They don't have enough personality disorders to really give you the full vibe. Because everyone in creative writing programs is nuts. Present company included. Fears to fathom. Yeah, just if someone can make a list in Discord, I would love you forever. Because I don't want to forget things. Fuck, I thought I was clicking things. Alex, that wasn't what I was gonna say, but that's fucking funny. Oh, that's even better than what I was gonna say. Thank you, Witchy. I see you. Spoilers. Bruh. Thank you guys. Thank you for putting... Okay, what are some other games? And I want... You know, within the first 10 minutes, I want some scares. Okay? Oh my god, literally I'm gonna have arthritis in my finger tomorrow. And also, like, you have to be fully locked in on this. Like, you're not being read to. Is there a way to, like, turn a voice on? Outlast. Okay, Outlast, please. Okay, Outlast. Okay, which put that one. Great, thank you. Oh my god. Hi, Lana. I'm gonna need therapy. Guys, this is cuckoo bananas. Oh, thank you, Alex. I'm glad that it's been entertaining. I was worried that it wouldn't be entertaining. I don't want text-based. I want to navigate around and have things pop out at me and be gross and scary. Holy shit, guys. I'm just gonna pick this up and do this with my thumb. Literally, my finger is like tingling. Oh, Jesus. Who's gonna kill herself? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it? I'm entertaining. Thank you. This stream is top tier. Well, I'm grateful that you guys think so. I think someone's going to die. That's what I think is going to happen. And because I was told that it's a self-harm thing, I think someone is going to unalive themselves. Where are you going? This is like my best stream ever. Shut up. That makes me feel sad. She's losing it. See, you guys are just enjoying my descent into madness. Literally just holding my mouse like this. This is crazy! Kate, on the next day, reduce the speed. That's when it starts. Is this now? Is this the next day? Oh my god. This guy's just got a boner the whole game. Okay. Someone said this is when it starts. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling himself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. She's been texting me a lot. Okay, so he's flirting with Natsuki. I guess I chose her. Oh, Sayori's definitely dead. Okay, great. No idea what they said. Don't care. I decided to visit Sayori. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Okay, again, we used to play so often that we made a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we are family. The house is quiet. Oh god, here we go. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Oh my god. Sayori? Oh, she's still alive. I'm so disappointed. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? It's messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations. Hee hee. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. That's true, but what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica? Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There was more silence between us. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. Look, are you going to kill yourself or not? I finally get to the point. Cut to the chase. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide. I know you too well. That's not good. Why can't it just be like it's always been? Oh god, this is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, oh god. Is she gonna jump out the window? You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now, but this is just my punishment. Jesus Christ. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Jesus. This girl's fucked up. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Snap out of it. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. She gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Guam, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me, but you're about to watch something happen to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hee. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Guam? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? That's when I clocked it. I knew she was gonna be the problem. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. You probably should have done that anyway. You were not nice to her. That's why I'm your friend. I hope she kills him. That's what I want. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Guam. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Like what? I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Jesus Christ. That's why I wanted so badly to make friends with for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. I'm in love with you. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Oh my god, I called it. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Guam. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped me is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Oh God. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Gwam! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Gwam! Sayori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Gwam! Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. What? I'll stop liking other girls. And if there's anything else that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Gwam. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. Uh-oh. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. I'm like scanning the background. I'm like, did she take pills or something? As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow, yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah, totally. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. Obviously, you should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. Ooh, I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I feel like he's not going to see her tomorrow. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. Oh, God, what a selfish asshole he is. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. Killing it, Graham. Thank you, Jared.
Girl with a mic, when is she calling in?
Jared Lawrence just gave $5. Killing it, Gwam.
Before I know it, she texts me to let me she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door, let her in. Hey! Sup? Hey! I don't know what I was expecting. Blah, blah, blah. I don't care that you're horny. I don't care that you're horny. Blah, 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 blah. Someone call the hotline. Exactly. Like, sorry you're suicidal. I'm just gonna pop out and see this girl that wants to touch my dick. Oh my God, girl. Now he's gonna go hang out with the baby of the group. Exactly. Oh, fucking fuck. We were so close. We were so close. Is this gonna be like virgin suicides where they all do it? Sorry you're sad and shit, but I got plans. Exactly. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my God. He hasn't said a word about Sayori being like, I'm suicidal. I'm on the edge.
The microphone is in chat.
Scrumbo just gave $4.99. Skip past Natsuki. You're so close to the good part.
Sayori gets 5 big booms. It's not funny. What the fuck? Ew, that's gross. Ew, I don't like this. They're about to, like, dry hump in this kitchen. Okay, nope, we're still in the fucking kitchen. I'm horrified. Yeah, me too, Sandy. Oh my god. The good part of Doki Doki is our eel pit, clearly. Ever just keeps being like, it's coming, it's gonna happen. 2 hours later. Look at how pretty they are. I don't care. Was the Mo from Mo Lester? Oh my god. Yeah, not a parent in sight. Not a parent, not a teacher, not a grown-up anywhere. I'm only happy when I'm feeling pain. My god. Someone please check on Sayori. There might still be time. Doki Doki literature. Can Natsuki go the fuck home? Seriously, we have a crisis. He hasn't said anything to her about her friend being this depressed. Oh my god, Scrumbo, I don't believe you. Oh my god, they're gonna kiss. Oh god, no one gives a fuck. Oh shit! Sayori's here. Oh my god, okay, so okay, she's still alive. Just stop by to say hi. Oh, she's mad. I want to make cupcakes now. That's what this is making me want to do. I thought you didn't want to come over. Ah, well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. It makes me really happy. Oh my god, you're not happy. It doesn't make you happy. It hurts so much, but I love when it hurts. It's true, Guam. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Oh my god, girl. We're just gonna, like, walk into traffic out here? I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Did Monica tell her to kill herself? Did Monica say you should just kill yourself? It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain, but... I'm scared, Guam. I'm really scared. I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Well, that's clear. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... God, teenagers are so stupid. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Oh my god. All this over this fucking jamoke? Even if you don't understand. Okay. Do I do what I know is gonna make her really sad? I feel so mean. Yeah, I mean, what have we been doing here? You'll always be my dearest friend. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. What will make happen then? I promise I'll get help. I see. She forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Ah! Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Jesus, girl. I should write a poem about this in my own blood. It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? It feels so good. For being so selfish, so please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here, to say goodbye. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Guam. I'll trust you with anything at all. So, her smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. turns around and drops her. Okay. Ah! Clutching her head with both hands, she screams loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Hee! Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of the house. Why would you not run after her? There's nothing more that I could have done. Huh? You could literally run after her. The most I can do to support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. What? But I'm having such trouble understanding. Blah, 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 bro. Run after her. I'm going to give it everything I've got, except following her right now. Sayori will always be my dearest friend, and I'll do whatever it takes. Okay, buddy, you could have literally run after her. She's absolutely dead. It's the day of the festival. Guess who doesn't show up? Blah, blah, blah. Glam! Did Monica tell this girl to kill herself? That would be so terrible. 9 minutes, exactly. That dummy. What the fuck? He called her a dummy. You know about that? Of course I do. Oh, she told her. I'm the club president after all. Huh? Damn, Monica's in the mix. Jeez. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Uh-oh, Monica's in on it. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Okay. Oh, Lord. Get out of my head. Over and over and over and over and over again. Does it go all the way down like that? Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. See? Monica's did this to her. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Okay. Graham, what's wrong? I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori. So, well, all right. Try not to take too long. I quickly leave. Don't strain yourself. Jesus. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder. Duh. You gave up after like an hour. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same. Blah, blah, blah. Go find her already. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. I open the door and let myself in. Oh God, here we go, guys. Sayori, she really is a heavy sleeper. Today especially. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? Bro. Put the hormones on pause. I knock on her door. Sayori, wake up, dummy. Oh my God. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. Where are her parents? I gently open the door. Oh God. Oh my God. Bro, what the fuck? That is crazy. Wait, what the fuck is that? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her what's best and everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? turning down her confession. That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Yeah. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why didn't you run after her, Bing Bong? Is she gonna be okay? Yeah, she is. You dummy. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted. If only I gave her my wiener, it could have fixed everything. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game. Can someone call her parents? Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now she's dead. Never, 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 never. Your best friend? Boy, you hated her. Exactly. So that's the whole game? That's the end of the game? What the hell happened here? Is that because I played it? Or is this my computer being stupid? Maybe it's time to call 911? I don't know. Not the whole game. Keep playing. How do I keep playing? There's like 5 more hours. I'd rather die. Play again. Load game. Nope. Keep going. Look at her. She's in the Matrix now. Guys, I have to go. Oh, it's the same fucking thing, but... What the fuck is happening? Kate has lesbian enrichment time. Is that what's supposed to happen? Or is I genuinely don't know if my computer is glitching out. This is part of the game. Okay. Oh my god, you have to do the whole thing again. Oh my god. I can't do this. I can't do more of this. When I'm overstimulated, I always need solo enrichment time. Yeah. Where am I? And she's done. Fucking hell. Wow, that's a long game. The disappointment is loud. Oh my god. Yeah, we won't be doing a part 2. It's okay. We all have different likes and dislikes. You guys wanted me to play like 10 hours of that? I don't think I'd ever say this, but the suicide should have come much earlier. Like, what are we doing? I mean, Solitaire has like the at the end, and you get there a lot faster. This was edging stream, yeah. Listen. I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad you guys had fun, right? That's the point. That was definitely something interesting. I kind of do want to see what happens next, but I don't think I'll do another stream of it. Especially, I mean, maybe I'll save it and like do it in November or December, like, and do like a bunch of gaming stuff. it gets more and more distorted and fucks with you. I love that. I like that. I liked when it got weird, you know? So maybe in the future I'll play it. I'll play through like the second time and third time or whatever, but goddamn. All right, it's 9:30. I need to go. Thank you everyone for being here. Tomorrow night, we're talking Salem witch trials, and I'm going to do like a witchy makeup look. I'm going to follow a tutorial that includes a winged eye, and I'm going to nail it this time. I have learned how to do it for hooded eyes, so it should be good. Yeah, that's really all that I have to say for this stream. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for the mods. Thank you to the mods. Thank you everyone who submitted ideas for scary games. I have a lot to look through, and I think I'll just do like a little vetting ahead just to see like how scary it's gonna be, so we get some real spooks in as soon as we get into October. Okay, thank you everybody. I'm glad that you all chuckled along with that. And yeah, go play Doki Doki if you want to. All right, I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh, actually, let's just do this again. Let's go out on this.